Hey there guys, and welcome back to Ironcast 1886. Today is a massive feat, and something we've only been able to do twice before. And that is to kill Commandant René Durand, the French commander of the invasion, who apparently has come here because there is something stirring in France. Do we believe him? I think not. He is a lying French bastard. He brought his mechs here, he brought some weapons here, and we don't want him. So, full on Brexit, topical, and yeah, let's destroy him. So we're going to focus on his shields, but what I kind of want to do is put the limpet cannon on his dual lance. That is by far the scariest weapon in the entire game. I'm also going to collect repair straight away, and then that's going to give us a bunch of energy nodes. What I do want to check is this. So if you match 6 or more energy nodes, the next drive activation costs 1. I couldn't remember what it was exactly, so I just wanted to check that. What do the missiles do? Yeah, okay. So the name of this game is to keep our drives and our... 8. The name of this game is to keep our drives and our... Yeah, I knew I could still collect that then. And our shields at maximum for the majority of the time. Unfortunately, we haven't got very many energy matches here. So we might be in for a bit of trouble, which is why I'm putting on the damage reduction field. Limpet cannon goes off. He's going to fire missiles at us. Only going to hit for 100 in total, which is fine. I will also mention, by the way, at the start of this mission, before I actually started the video, I upgraded our mech. With the money we had remaining, I added as many hull points as I could, which is why we may have more than what you first realized. So we're going to fire, and we're going to fire again. And then we're going to match this ammo. We can only hold 8, so we perhaps only want to match 6. Which is good, because we'll be able to match all this back up. We've still got more there as well, so we're going to fire again. And again. Okay. What I'm then going to do is match up this repair, because that should give us an energy match. No, it did not. Okay. So we are going to be in some really deep trouble here, unfortunately. Again, we can only get 6. I'm actually going to match 8 so we can get this energy next turn. We're going to be in, as I said, a little bit of a predicament pretty damn soon. So we kind of want to... Right, I was going to say that should be his shields gone, but it's not. This will be, but unfortunately now we're not walking. I also want to repair my drives. We want to make sure they're in working order. This round of damage, if he shoots at us, is going to take a lot. He didn't, which is thank God. I've also just noticed there's no scrap. I don't actually think you get scrap whilst fighting the boss. So bringing this ability to this fight was not the smartest idea on my part whatsoever. I actually want to collect this repair, because then that's going to let me do this. Can then link it to some energy, which will help. And then we get a lot more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the shields. Then we're going to match up all of this energy. We get a walk for free. I'm going to raise shields again. And walk again. So we're walking twice. And then we're going to hit done. Limpet cannon goes off. Unfortunately, that's the end of the limpet cannon. He's still repairing, which is good for us. Unfortunately, that does mean we have to get through his shields once again. Nothing too difficult, I shouldn't think, but... Never say never, huh? I do also kind of wish we had bought 1 extra ammo here. I perhaps should have thought about that, but... Oh well, what can you do about it? Gonna match up the 6 so we get a free walk. Then gonna raise the shields to maximum. which is great for us. I could then get another shot off, which is what I'm going to do. I could get another 2 shots off. Systems are overheating, so I'm not actually going to fire anymore. I didn't realize we are overheating. That did take his shields... No, it didn't. He just ran out of energy, but it will take his shields offline next turn, which is kind of what we want. What is our main damaging weapon? It is the shock coils. Okay. Need to kind of rely on that. Right. So that's our coolant. We're going to fire the shock coils. They're going to overdrive, which is going to be great. Hopefully they don't miss. They did, for fuck's sake. Knew I shouldn't have used that overdrive, but oh well, what can you do about it? We're going to match this up, and then we get a hell of a lot of energy. How much can we have? We can hold 8. So that would be a match of 6, which is what I'm going to take. We then get to walk for free. I can do both, which is fine, which is what we need right now. And then I'm going to hit done. I'm not going to hit this second ability to gather repair because we haven't got much repair nodes on the board right now. Okay. Not too worried about damage reduction at this point in time. So we're going to match this up. Fire. Okay, his shields are now down, which is great. We then want to focus on his dual lance. I can fire the limpet cannon again, which is great for us. Unfortunately, we are going to be overheating, so I do need to match this up, which is something I don't want to do. It's kind of a waste of a match because it's only a very small amount of coolant. But we can get an overdrive, which is kind of what I want to do. The question is, what do we want to overdrive? I could match up energy here, and we could overdrive shields, or I could match up more ammo, or we could just fire. I think I'll match up the energy, but then the question is, do we want to... I'll actually use the damage reduction field here. The question is, do we want to overdrive the weapon, or do we want to overdrive the shields? I'll overdrive the weapon. We're using the repeater here because, one, it does more damage if we overdrive it, I do believe, because it's per shot. And also, he's at 15% evasion. I don't want to waste another overdrive on missing. Do we want to walk or do we want to shield? I'm going to walk here. And done. We did overheat there, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. But, oh well. He's now repairing. He's repaired his shields. Ouch. Okay. That's why I wanted to walk, was to make sure that we had the highest evasion possible. Which, fortunately, we did. But it didn't work out too well, unfortunately. This is where I'm going to use the gather repair. Unfortunately, we don't get... I kind of want these coolants to link. And right now, that's not what they're doing. Which is going to be a bit of a problem. And we'll repair that. Raise shields to maximum. Oh, we are overheating now. Again. So what I'll do is I'll match up this ammo. Hope we get a coolant. We did. Thank the Lord. Right, there's your coolant. Right, raise shields one more time. We can then focus on his shields again. We are actually targeting his shields. Yes, we are. Gonna fire once more time. Yep. And his shields are now down. We can hit done. His shields aren't actually down, which is amazing. But, oh well. His shields are now at max, which is going to cause a large issue for us right now. Going to do this so we can walk. Then we'll raise shields. We'll walk again. Then we can match... should we match all of it or just some of it? Let's match some of it. We'll match from bottom up as usual. Could have matched 7 there actually, but oh well, doesn't matter. We got a free walk out of it, which is what I wanted. Systems are overheating again. Which is something I am regrettably unable to solve right here. We need to fix our drives and our defenses. We can't do both. Hit done. We're at max evasion and max shield, so theoretically he shouldn't be able to do so much damage to us. He didn't even try to fire at us, which is great. Again, we're in a bit of a pickle here because we need coolant. We're not really getting coolant matches. Right, so... question is, what do we match up? I think we go for evasion. Gather this, and then I'm done. Okay. So, fire the shock coils. We can only afford to do it once, unfortunately. Which leaves us at quite the disadvantage. Okay, missiles don't do too much damage, so I'm not too worried about them. Though they are going to eventually kill us if we're not careful. This might be the end here, and if it is, it will be completely down to two things. Me bringing this scrap exchange with us. I shouldn't have done that. I could have had node multiplier, which would help us with our coolant problem. And also the fact that I'm not focusing on the coolant too much, and we keep overheating. Which, fortunately, we're going to have to leave that one node there. We need coolant. At the end of the day, that is what we need. This is such a waste of a match, but we need it, so what can I do? Can repair that. Should we repair it twice? I'd rather repair the drives. Probably would have preferred to repair the defenses, honestly. But again, what can we really do about it? Gonna raise shields twice, and then we're done. Okay, this is getting very, very scary here. He just overdrove his missiles. Hit us once, and oh my god. Okay, he's firing again. Okay, hit us twice. Yeah, we've lost this. This is the point at which I can happily say we have absolutely lost it. Which is, you know, it's unfortunate. It couldn't be helped. Well, it could have been if I'd actually paid far more attention to detail. And, of course, we didn't get any more freaking coolant. I'm going to match up all of this ammo just for the sake of we need coolant. We've got a lovely, lovely coolant match now, thank God, but it's a little bit too late. Fire out his shields. Nope, missed. Fire again. Okay. We can walk for free, why not? We can raise all our defenses to maximum. It's not going to make any blind bit of difference, but we can try to survive. Let's see what he does. He's going to fire missiles at us. Do they both miss? Nope, and we are dead. Oh. I must admit, guys, from the very bottom of my heart there, I probably shouldn't have been playing Ironcast. And the reason for that is because, obviously, I wasn't playing very efficiently. Oh, man. That was 100% my fault, and I will happily accept that. This run has been really good, actually, and I just put it all to waste in that one fight. I really do apologize for that, guys. Yeah, that was completely my fault right there. God damn it, that really pisses me off. Oh well, guys. That is, unfortunately, today's Ironcast episode. Next week, next Wednesday, there's not going to be an Ironcast video. I'm going to kind of put Ironcast on the back burner for a little while, and I'm going to replace it with Atlas Reactor. The reason why is because basically I'm going to move some videos around a little bit, just for a short while. So Sky Saga is going to be on the Monday, as usual. Atlas Reactor will be on the Wednesday. Friday is still meant to be Life in Bunker, which I haven't been focusing on too much, and I'm thinking of replacing with something else. And eventually Saturday will be the new Ironcast day, but that isn't going to be for the next couple of weeks. So for those of you who watch Ironcast, that's just a little heads up right there. I had hoped that this run would have gone further, but again, that was completely my fault, and I really do apologize. Anyways, guys, I've been Phoenix Zypher. I have been your host. If you're new to the channel and want to see more, make sure you hit subscribe. If you have any criticisms for the video, then make sure to leave them in the comments. I've been your host, Phoenix Zypher. Thank you for watching, and adios, mis amigos.